Welcome to qnawire.
All right, at a drop-in math tutoring center, each teacher sees 4 to 8 students. So our X value will be possibly 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 or 8. The probability that a tutor sees 4 students is 0.117. So we are constructing the probability distribution for this scenario. The probability that a teacher sees 5 students is 0.123. The probability that he or she sees 6 students is 0.295. And the probability of 7 is 0.328. The first part of this is to find the probability that a tutor sees 8 students in any given hour. Well, if this is the only options, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8, then that means our entire probability distribution should have a sum of probabilities equaling 1. And if I add up the probabilities that I know of, I get 0.863. So the probability for 8 is going to be, what do I have to add to 0.863 so that I get 1? Or I could say the probability that x equals 8 is equal to 1 minus 0.863. And when I perform that calculation, I get a 0.137. So that was the first part of this problem. The second part of this problem is to draw a graph. So we're going to draw a graph. And we're going to label the y-axis as the probability axis. And the highest probability we have looks like a 0.328. So I'm going to say that here is 0.05, 0.10, 0.15, 0.20, 25, 0.30, and 0.35. And then the horizontal axis will be our x-axis. And the first tower is going to be for 4, and it has to go up slightly above 0.10. And I'm going to just write the 0.117 in the tower that you know that that's where it topped out at. The next one is slightly bigger because we're going to 0.12. So for 5, we're going to say 0.123. For the next one, we're going all the way up here for 6 to 0.295. The next one is 0.328, so we're going a little higher. And the final one is at 0.137, so it's got to be slightly higher than the one at number 5. 0.137. Now, the one thing that I didn't display very accurately or nicely due to the freehand style of this graph, each of these rectangular towers should be the same width. So this one here appears a little wider than the rest, and it shouldn't be. So I mean, I can slim it down a little bit, but all of them should be the same width. So the orange one looks a little bit more accurate, as if it's the same width. So that is what the graph would look like. So there's, again, 2 parts to this. You had to find the probability that x equals 8 and you needed to draw your graph.